Hello and welcome to our English Usual Celebrations Grammar Lesson with me, Fahim Ejimin from Mfrevici and Lyceum.
Hey, what's up? Me, Salamahin.
And me, Anwar Islam. Hello.
Today in this lesson, we will shed some light on the dangers of analogy. So my first question to my dad is, if you can have giver, homegoers, eat holiday makers, why should you object to cheater in the sense of man who cheats or pickpocketer to imply the person who pickpockets?
The analogy is flawless, but it's utterly wrong. Cheat and pickpocket as verbs refer to the action of cheating and pickpocketing, and as nouns, they, without changing the forms, they mean the agent to act as a cheat or pickpocket. For example, he's a pickpocket or he's a cheat. You get it, Salwa?
Yeah, well, on the other hand, nouns in certain cases can be coined out of verbs in English by the addition of the suffix er. As in the word bearer from bear, giver from give, hearer from hear, driver from drive, runner from run, and so on. But their words are usable alike as verbs and nouns without changes.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is also important to remember that this is not the only way in which nouns are coined out of verbs. There are, for instance, gerunds, which are nouns created by adding ing to verb. In the sentence, driving is a gerundial noun. Similarly, you have giving, driving, hearing, running, bearing. All of them are capable of being employed as nouns.
Suffixes of other kinds also can transform the verbs into nouns. Coinage, drive away, examination, payment are examples of illustrating the manner in which one can see the verbs changed, but of course recognizably.
Well, there are some words yield nouns in more than one way. Consider write, which is of course a verb, and we are familiar with writer to mean the person who writes. But I want to mention three nouns other than the gerundial writing which arise out of write. They are write off, write up, and rewrite. All three are nouns. Write off means a thing so badly damaged as not to be worth repairing. Take for example, after the earthquake, our house was a complete write-off.
Let me add up some words with you. Write-up, a popular expression in journalistic circles, means a published account of an event or a review, like his new novel earned a flattering write-up in the press. And rewrite, which is also noun, means an essay rewritten or completely revised. For example, the minister's speech that we heard in the newspaper was a rewrite of what we heard.
Well, another interesting word which belongs with write is read. It too can be a noun, like Wilbur Smith's desert god, warlock, the quest are very good read. That is, it provides interesting reading material.
Reading in this sense is considered informal, but it is being used in a serious writings also.
Needless to say, waiter from wait does not mean one who has waited, but the noun who in a hotel or restaurant serves food. Analogy will land you in a monstrous holler if you refer to yourself as a waiter when you find yourself waiting for something.
There are also some words which refuse to go with the suffixes. The man who wants something is not a wanter. The man who prays is not a prayer, which has a completely different sense. Go or will not go except in such combination as cinema goers, movie goers, or home goers.
Viewer and spectator and seer have different meanings. Seer doesn't mean ordinary seeing. It means one who sees into the future. Tiresias in Greek mythology was a seer. He could foretell the future. You'll make a fool of yourself if you write about seers at a soccer match. They are spectators. And those who watch televisions are viewers, not spectators. They do the same thing as those who go to the stadium to watch a game, but convention dictates that the correct term in the first case is viewer and the second case is spectators.
Finally, there is the example of cedar from sit. Here also the meaning has nothing to do with ordinary sitting. Cedar refers to one who is being painted or photographed. Please avoid referring to a group of people in a drawing room as cedars. They are either visitors or house guests. Cedar also means a known dog.
Thanks for watching.